grievances or any of that shit. So like, that's
100%. And you know what else they say? The second somebody gets shot.
Man, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy A-Narrow-T, man, back with another video, man. So today we got a video from 1090 Jake. As y'all know, he a YouTuber. He be exposing rappers for snitching. But then they caught him in some paperwork. I don't know if it's real or not, but I think it's real. And he went live explaining it, but I'm going to let y'all watch the video of him and explaining why he was in some paperwork. But let me know y'all thoughts and comments on this situation. It's your boy, and I'm out, and I'll see you on the next video.
Just trying to,
but you got
jump on.
So look, that's so. But you 1090 Jake, so they like, nigga, 1090 Jake. Anything with your name on it with some paperwork.
Man, listen, they don't even gotta listen to me. I got homies that's in this live right now that want to come on here that was there when shit happened. I got a homie that's in Georgia State Prison right now that was there when it happened. He the one that told me not to get off the bunk. So motherfuckers that was in the dorm know exactly how the shit went. Bro crashed me in front of Troll, bro. It's like you get shot in front of the police. The police know who shot you already. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
So you try to say any little thing, they already know who did it. He did it in front of Troll. If anything, you put 3 other people in confinement with what you did. Nothing that we was already in that bitch and sentenced.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so
ain't nothing motherfucker can do.
So to the niggas that's gonna be like, but still, like, all right, so explain what the difference between a grievance and a statement is, because niggas gonna be like, that's still telling if you write some shit out. You know what I'm saying? So like, break that down.
Your statement is gonna be whatever you initially fucking, I think like whenever the shit actually happened. I don't even remember if we wrote a statement or if they just wrote it for us and like forged our name, because we all got cuffed up. Because I was one of the ones that got taken to medical, because me and Dude both got hit up. And the other 2 just got beat, and then they tried to say, like, when they beat the fuck out of him, all the shit that they did to his face, they said that I did it.
Yeah.
So a grievance could be anything, bro. Like, you got a sock with a hole in it. You got whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just a grievance is like a complaint or an appeal, or like, I don't really know how to put it in civilian terms because they don't really have the same shit in civilian court. But a grievance is like a complaint.
Yeah. So, all right, another question they're going to be on. So, like, did you have to write that grievance out, or, like, that was some shit that they came to you with? Like, how did the grievance even, how did you know what I'm saying? Because some niggas right now, they saying it's not a grievance.
I requested the grievance.
So, you did request?
I requested. Yeah, so normally if you request a grievance, you pretty much signing up to go to war with the police.
Yeah.
Because they know you're going to be complaining about something they did. So when you go for a grievance, you're signing up to go at it with the police. That's really who I went through it with. So it's a complaint towards whoever's in charge of you. That's how the shit popped off. That's why I got my ass fired up by the COs. They came through and they hit me with the riot can of gas and burnt all the skin off my side.
You know they're gonna be on you though. They're gonna be like 10 that.
Yeah, but they on dick though already, because I can show them all type of shit. They're gonna be like, nah, bro ain't rap, but this white boy, we gotta get the white boy.
Any nigga that carried himself like a street nigga ain't supposed to be writing no statements, no grievances, or any of that shit. So like, that's
100%. And you know what else they say? The second somebody gets shot, kicked, punched, flipped by the police, say something, everybody starts marching around and fucking boycotting and tearing shit up. Anytime something happens with the police. So I said something about 2 other black motherfuckers getting beat by the police. I didn't even get beat. I said something off their face, right?
Yeah.
And I suffered the consequences of that. So what happens in a situation like that? Because we just went over the Kodak thing where Kodak said he was getting tortured by the police. What everybody said, you can't snitch on the police.
Yeah, so all right. So you gonna say, so all right, since y'all was already in jail, so you don't feel like that was snitching though, like even writing that statement out, like you don't feel like damn, I shouldn't have did that one?
Nah, because it had no effect on nobody.
Because y'all was already in jail type shit.
Not only were we already in confinement, we weren't in AC. So AC is before they figure out if you did something. So if I stab you in prison, I go to AC confinement. Then they're gonna try to do the investigation and figure it out. When I go to DR court, they're gonna say, nah, we don't have enough evidence that he stabbed him and let me out. Or they're gonna say, nah, we know you stabbed him. Yeah, it's getting 120 days of confinement. We already went to confinement for the shit. So he already got found guilty along with everybody else that didn't do nothing. What he could have did is been like, nah, this nigga, he didn't do nothing, he didn't do nothing, but he let everybody go down off of some shit that he did.
I feel that. And also, like, so the niggas gonna be like, damn, so Boston Richie saying the same shit. He's saying that he ain't get nobody locked up. So, like, what's the difference between what you doing and what Boston Richie did?
Boston Richie's team just said, if Young and Ace ain't a snitch, how come he's a snitch? Nobody give a fuck about Boston Richie at all.
So that's what I'm saying. They saying you picking and choosing. They saying with the Boston Richie shit, you label him a snitch.
How I'm picking and choosing? Boston Richie was trying to solve a murder by telling the police who to talk to solve the murder.
Because they said with the Young and Ace situation, you didn't call him a rat, but he was giving a statement in the interrogation room. So Boston Richie and them people like you picking and choosing.
Young and Ace said, that's my brother fighting Jeremy on video. They said, who was shooting? He said, the other boys. So if his brother and Jeremy are fighting on video, neither one of them boys are doing nothing. They not the shooters. They on video fighting. Yeah. So who he telling on? Them other boys? Them other boys could have been ghosts. It could have been Young and Ace's team that blew the whole situation down. The other side might not even have had a gun on them. We don't know what it is. So who'd he rat on? Jeremy, who was fighting? They know he was fighting. They watched him fight on video. Just like in this situation, they nobody fired me up because he did it in front of the police so he could go to confinement and get the fuck out the prison. When dude got out of confinement, my people flipped his stupid in that bitch. Now you gonna have the Zoes going crazy on Instagram. This is 10 years.
Some paperwork has surfaced. It's a grievance. That's what 1090J's calling this type shit. And people like Reese just commented. I think Reese in here, he said that you can write a grievance if you're trying to put a lawsuit on the police. But you know, everybody else gonna say, what's the difference between a grievance and a statement? You know what I'm saying?
You know why they're asking that? Because 99% of the people on here, they got the strictest politics, ain't never been to jail, never been to prison, never been to court.
Yeah.
Period. So unless you've been locked the fuck up, you really don't understand what's going on. Motherfuckers think because of Gunner that a plea deal is snitching. They don't even know you can get a plea deal in a case by yourself. So it's like, I don't know, motherfucker can't, you know, motherfucker ain't trying to convince people. You don't like me, then fuck you. I ain't trying to convince nobody to rock with me. Whoever rocking with me, period. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about none of these rappers that got exposed. They just trying to, oh, if this motherfucker did it, then I shouldn't. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Period.
No, I feel that.
How come in every one of my criminal cases, motherfuckers ain't got nothing on me? Ain't nobody posting the paperwork when I told the police to fuck off in my case and my Cody snitched on me? That's how I went to prison. Nobody talks about that. But somebody will be in an interrogation room for an hour and a half. Motherfuckers like, nah, he ain't snitched because that new song sliding. I don't want to stop listening to it.
Mickey True said civil versus criminal, the best way to explain it. What you talking about, Mickey? Why she say that?
Well, civil versus criminal, if you writing something against the police, I'm assuming what she's meaning is that would be like a civil case, like you're trying to sue the police. So when I wrote in the thing that I contacted my family and we finna get a lawyer, I was capping. We didn't have no money for no lawyer. I didn't even have a lawyer in my case. I was just trying to make it sound like, bitch, let me out of confinement. My people finna, you know, because there's some people that don't make a call and their family will show up at the prison. And, you know, hey, you need to let my son out. When you apply that pressure, shit actually happens. But that shit ain't happen for me, bro. They fucking gassed me. They fucking put me in the shower. All the gas went down on my dick and shit. I got burnt. They got me on video camera. They put me in the back in the cell. That was it. I did fucking 210 days in confinement straight.
So I can't forget about the past. Never in my feelings, I'm just always in the bag. Get it how you live, if it's good or it's bad. Who